And hello, everyone, and welcome to the A Magickal Journey Show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls. Thank you for joining us today. It is November 20th, 2019, and we are almost finished with this year, and I really can't believe it. The energies are definitely for the upcoming new moon. So there's lots of things to look forward to in the upcoming weeks towards the winter solstice um, and also after the winter solstice. So we got lots to look forward to. Obviously, next week we have Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. So there's many different peak days that energy will be high. So tonight's show, I'm going to talk a little bit about psychic protection, especially for those of you that have to deal with toxic family members, that have to deal with toxic family members over the holidays and whatnot. So to get going and starting to speak about the psychic protection. So a lot of folks don't know exactly how to protect themselves. So that's the reason why I chose to have this show today. So I want to also let everyone know we are viewing from YouTube. Also, everyone from YouTube, hello. Everyone from Facebook, hello. Just wanting to welcome you all, and thank you for joining us. And yes, Jolie, I will be answering questions in the chat, so hang tight, and we will get to as many people as we can to answer questions for. Okay, so I want to welcome everyone again. Tonight's show is about psychic protection and what we can do to protect ourselves over the holidays with our toxic family members that like to intrude in our private space. So, a lot of you folks do have some traveling coming up and getting ready to go visit family. And a lot of you are empathic and don't know exactly how to protect yourself during these times. So one of the ways that I like to protect myself is by calling on my guides. Obviously, calling on your guides would be the most important thing because your guides are obviously there to lead you, guide you, and protect you. So definitely make that your first go-to when you are asking for psychic protection. Also, do know that your guides, that there is a specific protector guide that is on just for protection. So we are able to call upon him or her to psychically protect us, to physically protect us, and to mentally protect us as well. So, definitely, definitely call upon your protector guide to protect you from harsh emotions that people put out, um, uh, abusive abusive conversations, um, uh, people that don't see necessarily eye to eye. Um, these are what you need to protect yourself from. So another good way of protection that I personally like is calling on white light, not necessarily of the Holy Spirit, but you can call on just natural white light, because the white light will outshine any darkness that people try to uh, hand you or speak to you. So those are two favorite two favorite protection or two favorite protection um, or psychic protections that I like to personally do myself. So hello, Linda. Welcome. Those of you that are on Facebook, hello. Those of you that are on Get Volk, hello. And those of you that are on YouTube, hello. Welcome to the A Magickal Journey Show. Thank you for joining me. So, so we are going to get to some questions, and I want to get to as many questions as I possibly can. So I am going to go to the messages first, because well, the messages in the platform that I am broadcasting from first. Okay, so we are going to go answer Jolie's question. Okay, so Jolie asked, I want to ask a question about me moving and finding of income besides my 9 to 5 job. What do my guides have to say about that? Jolie, I didn't can't quite understand your question. Can you type that out for me a little bit clearer? Just a little bit clearer. Mm-hmm. You plan to move north soon, and you want to know about good source of income for yourself. Okay. All right, let's see here. Good source of income. Okay. So, give me just 1 second. Let me turn down this volume. Okay. So, you want to know about a good source of income for you in your new move. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right when you move to, or right when you get ready to take this move, you are going to. It's not necessarily you're going to run into anything that holds you back. It's more along the lines of um, I feel as if you're going to want it so much that you're going to hold yourself back. So what I would say here is basically not necessarily um, uh, you know how when you want something so bad that you tend to lose sight of what the uh, what the main thing that you're wanting. Um, it's almost like you're losing sight of what it is your your first. What I'm trying to get at is basically uh, you not losing sight that you're looking for another source of income. Okay, because obviously we all want um, uh, a job that is fulfilling and good money and whatnot. But uh, we we wanting this so much, and we're pushing for this so much that it seems as if um, there's not anything physical or emotionally standing in your way to get this job, but it's more along the lines of you you wanting this so bad, or your intentions are showing that you're wanting this so bad that that your intentions your intentions be per, need to be written out. I feel as if you write out your intentions and get really detailed about what it is that you're wanting, and just going with that plain intention, or that detailed intention will not um, it will it will better serve you and better complement you, rather than just saying I'm looking for another source of income. Okay, put it out very particularly, very detailed on paper, and then leave it at that. Don't don't dwell in like running around and making or putting in all these particular applications, but more along the lines of going and putting in the applications, putting in maybe 3 to 5 applications, and then waiting for someone to come back, or waiting for someone to call back. Okay, because if you have too many um, too many options, or um, too many things to choose from, uh, you'll have basically or you'll be torn in a way. Okay, and you don't want to be torn. So I feel as if once you do move, that there is going to be a particular job or career that sets about. They're saying, okay, so what they're saying is they're saying that within 3 weeks after you decide to move. So I feel as if uh, as as if when you decide to make that move, you want to look 3 weeks ahead of that, and and that is when they are showing that you either have the job, or you're working at this particular job. But for some reason, I feel as if you may already know what this job is before you make this move. So, um, so uh, you could already understand what you're going to be doing before you even make this move up north. Okay, so you may want to take that into consideration. Um, and I will tell you that your guides are saying that this move is going to open up new ventures for you, and open up a new doorway to almost like a new door, almost like open up a new doorway with you, and open up that particular opportunity that allows you to um, blossom more into the healer that you are. Okay, um, because I feel as if uh, it's almost like your Okay, so it seems as if this move is really going to allow you to branch out in two different directions, one with your healing and one with your career. But it seems as if they move into one another. So I feel as if possibly a blending there. So you could end up blending how you your healing and your career. So this very well could be um, could be bringing the healing into the career. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Jolie. I know I went to rambling there at the very end, but they were making something or making a point um, to make you understand that your healing abilities and your career were to blend. Okay. And I don't understand what that means, but apparently you may. Um, so I hope that helped you. And yes, Jolie, we do need to have a reading very soon because I feel as if we have some more light to shed on some situations. Okay. And thank you for asking that question, Jolie. Okay. And all right, so I have some more questions coming up. One's coming from Linda Card. Hey Brian, any guidance from my guides as to result of workman's comp? Hoping this will end the case one way or another. Appointment on December 11th. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Linda. Let's see. Any advice for Linda with her workman's comp on December 11th? Okay, so what they say is, okay, so what I'm hearing here is when you basically make your way into um, when you make your way into into allowing for this time that you've had to deal uh, with this fall or this accident. Um, what they show me is they show me to that you really need to, or the person that is advocating for you really needs to put it in their head that this has, or really needs to put it in the people that make the choices or make the decisions that that it really has made you lose your really has made you lose your happiness for life. Okay, because I feel as if once that is understood, as if it's wearing on your mobility, wearing on the way that you get around and whatnot, that this will make them understand the decisions that they have to make that is in accordance uh, with your higher self and their higher self. So the person that makes the decisions for your workman's comp, it seems as if they are going to um, they're going to really empathize with what it is that you have really went through in all of these, well, for this whole entire time and uh, process that you've taken. All right, because obviously you fail it's really dampened your life in ways that ways of you getting around, ways of you enjoying enjoying yourself as you could come and go, that type of thing. So I really want you to make the person that is advocating for you, whether it's your lawyer or whether it's your uh, power of attorney or whoever's uh, uh, basically advocating for you. You need to make them understand that they need to press the situation that it has made you lose the mobility in your life, made you really has put a damper on you depression type wise. Uh, they really need to make it a um, they really need to make it a an understanding of for them to know what it is that you've been through uh, for this whole entire year and even longer. So, so definitely let them advocate for you as much as they possibly can. Okay, Linda. Um, but Linda, I think um, I will contact you in an email because there are some more that I think we need to speak about privately. So either you shoot me an email or I'll shoot you an email once things calm down a bit over here, and we can get together and communicate. Okay? Okay, so you're referring to the doctor? Okay, let me see. Okay, so this is referring to a doctor's appointment, okay? Right? Okay. All right, well, you really want to um it's your mobility that they really want you to press with your doctors, okay? So um so really really speak about how it has made you and your mobility. Okay, there's that's the word that they're sticking in my head is your mobility, the way that you're getting around, the way that it has dampened your mood. Uh, these are the things that you need to tell this doctor or tell this particular um, person that is seeing you because it's definitely something that needs to be addressed because uh, you're currently um, you're currently not living your life to the fullest because of situations of being where you're at uh, in your life as far as not enjoying life to its fullest because of this injury, and also not being able to not being able to fully enjoy your life as far as vacation wise or going on vacation, and always feeling as if you uh, have uh, almost like making you feel like you are um, uh, almost like feeling like you're less than or really getting you really need to mention your mobility and your depression. Okay, that's as best as way as I can put it, because they're almost screaming mobility at me. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and we can speak about it at a later time. Okay. Okay, so we're going to move on. And so, Kavita, with question 3, can you pick up anything about my love life, any description of someone I will meet, when, and how? Alright, so Kavita, I am only answering one question per person, so I will speak a lot about your love life, and I will tell you a time frame if there's a time frame, but that's about it, okay? So let's see. Kavita. Kavita. And love. Okay, Kavita. So they are showing me a relationship that's going to be coming into play in about 4 to 6 months. Okay, so they're showing me the month of March of 2020. Okay, and then they show me. Okay, so they show me the 4 through 6, and then they show me the month of March. And then they move back to the 6, okay? So, let's see. November, December, January, February, March. That's 5, and then 6. So does April stand out for you in any way, shape, or form, Kavita? April? Does the month of April stand out for you in any way? Kavita, does the month of April stand out for you? Okay. Okay. So, Okay, so what they show me is that whatever happens in the month of April, um, it will happen before this or before that happening in the month of April. Okay, so whatever happens in the month of April, this is when you will meet this particular love interest, relationship interest. Uh, that's what you're going to. Um, this is when you're going to meet this particular person, because I hear 4 to 6, and then they show me the March, and then they show me the 6 again, which March is the fifth month from November uh to um to March is 5 months from now, and then they show me the 6th month, which would be April. So so the time frame for this relationship or for a relationship to jump in is um before the happening in April. So I hope that helped you, Kavita. And if I can help you with anything else, please go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com. You can also go to my blog at www.bryanrawls.com, or you can also call the office at 586-659-9620. And thank you so much. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Kavita. Okay, question 4. Let's see. All right, question 4 is Barbara Schmidt. I am considering a dental procedure and am wondering if it will be safe and beneficial for me. It would be lengthy and expensive, but mostly will it be a healthy thing to do for me? All right, Barbara, let's see. You're very welcome, Kavita. Let's see, will this be a beneficial procedure for Barbara Smith? Beneficial procedure for. Okay, so the only thing that they say here is, okay, so they're plain and simple. It's very plain and simple. And what they show me is that it may be beneficial, but is it going to be beneficial for you when um, is it going to be beneficial for you when things pop up that you may have could or you may have been able to use the money that you have will be using for this procedure that you could have used that money for something that could pop up. And that's how they're putting it to me. So I guess you would say it's beneficial, but is it a good idea? Um, uh, it it's a good idea if you feel it's a good idea, um, because what it all boils down to is choice and decision, because what they show me um, is that it's obviously beneficial for you, um, but but is it going to take away from money that you could have spent elsewhere? Is it going to is it going to um, mess with your spending on any other area of your life, such as uh, such as with necessities? Is it going to put you in the hole financially? These are some of the things that you need to think about, and these are things uh, that they particularly speak about as well. Okay, so um, but it would be beneficial for you, but uh, that's where that's where you need to let the pros and cons kind of move it in a way for you to make that decision whether or not you could deal without, or you could definitely um, kind of like have your cake and eat it too, that type of thing. Um, because they say uh, that if this procedure is going to booster your self confidence and um, booster the way that you feel about yourself, it very well could make up uh, for what it could definitely make up for um, being without um, being without a certain income, etc., etc. So I hope that helped you, Barbara. But that's what I have for you. And if I can help you with anything else, please do not hesitate to go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can go to my web or call my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you so much. And we have another question here. And it is with Janelle Rabati. Hi, Bryan. Anything in love department for me, please? Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again, too, Janelle. Let's see. Anything in the love department for Janelle Rabati? Oh. Okay, so so obviously you love yourself, and you never had a problem with that. But what they say is what's going on with okay, so what they're saying is what's going on with your projection of love, I guess you would say. Uh, it why would they say what's going on with the projection of love, or why would they say the projection of love is I guess you would say obsolete, or not there. Um, they're mentioning about you projecting the energy of love. Okay, so I don't understand exactly what they mean by that, but maybe you do. Janelle, that uh, okay, so okay, so nothing is coming through. Okay, so what they I'm just gonna move on, Janelle. What they say about this in the relationship department is I would really recommend a clearing of your chakras before you go and think about getting in a relationship, just to be on the safe side, because you are you do have some blockages around the heart area, which may very well cause some dismantling, or uh, some disconnection type energies within a relationship, if you would happen to be in a relationship at that or at this particular time. So uh, I would very well recommend a chakra and aura cleanse to cleanse around the heart chakra, to allow for your allow for a relationship to have room to come in, if that makes sense to you. So after you very well get the chakra cleanse around the heart, they do show that there is an opportunity getting ready to come up around uh, the summer months of next year. So anywhere from May through August is what they are showing me. So I hope that helped you, and thank you so much. All right, and I believe this is going to be my last reading for the evening, because I do have to end a little early due to client business. So this is from Norm and Monica Reagan. Okay, my name is Monica, and my Shih Tzu Vader, a Syrian Starseed dog, died in 2017 suddenly from health issues. Tell me if he has a message for me or Norm. We are struggling still without him. Okay, so Monica, what I'm seeing here is okay, so what they're showing, or what he's showing me, is that he is still around, um, and then he says it is okay if you find a replacement of me. Okay, it's okay if you find a replacement of me. A replacement will will bring in more joy into the house and into the family. So definitely, if you were to replace him, as in like get another dog, it very well will would be okay, um, emotionally for you and Norm, if if you were to allow for another dog to take the place of him, um, because even though he is on the other side and is uh, currently around you, it would give him someone to come and check on, and then also be able to play with when he is around, and when he is checking on you two as well. So I would say maybe try to find a pup that can replace uh, some of the memories that you have with him. Even though he may not be able to replace every one of them, he will be able to replace the ones that um, enable a more um, it will allow you to enable more of a focus um, between between you and Norm, and allow for you and Norm's relationship to go to the next level as well. So I hope that helped you, and for some reason, Monica, uh, he Uh, do you feel him in the morning time, like when you're either getting up and getting ready? Because I'm seeing some following around, almost like he either followed you, or something along the lines of that. So I'm seeing some following around. Okay, so I hope that helped you. And I hate to break it to everyone. Uh, well, we did not have too much of a time to speak about psychic protection, but make sure that you protect yourself during these uh, during these holiday during this holiday season. And excuse me, I am tongue tied this afternoon, and I apologize about that. But thank you for watching me. I look forward to all of your replies. Thank you, Gitvok, and thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Goldylocks Productions, for producing the A Magickal Journey Show. Thank you, Tiffany White Sage Woman, for running my switchboard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to everyone. I do have the 35% off special going on for the month of November. If you would like to take a hold of that, go to my website at www.magicaljourney.com and use the coupon code MAGICKAL35, MAGICKAL 35. Much love to everyone. Let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste.